To warm our fingers up ready for handwriting. Might be the first time you've held a pencil today for over a week. Let's have a go at drawing something that you did or saw in half term. So I'm just going to see if you can guess what I'm going to draw. It's something that we saw when we were on a walk. Well, I'll try and draw it. Any ideas? Now, it's something that if you come to Dawlish, you might see. What do you reckon? Yeah, it's a black swan. So to warm my fingers up, I've had a go at it's purple. I've had a go at drawing something I've seen in half term, and I'm going to carefully colour it in to warm myself up ready for handwriting. Right, when you've done that, we'll move on to thinking about the ladder letters quickly first. The first ladder letter to remember is the letter L. It's nice and tall. Remember, it's an ascender. The L starts at the top, comes straight down, and a curvy flick on the line. Then we've got the I. Remember, it hasn't got an ascender, so we start at normal height, come down, and do the curvy flick like the L, but we need to put a dot, don't we, above. Then we've got the T. So remember, it's not as tall as the L, not as tall as the L, but start it where the dot of the I is, come straight down, and curve, and then remember where the top of the I is here, we go straight across, and this side is as wide as your curve. Then we've got the J, the J, but can you remember, it's something different, isn't it? It has a descender and goes the opposite way. So it's the normal height of the I, we go straight down, but we keep going and curve back towards the letters and do the dot like the I. And then we've got the A, the U, normal height, down, curve, but this time we go straight up and we have to go straight back down that line, and we do a flick. And then one more ladder letter to remember. We've got our Y, our Y, and like the J, it's got a descender that goes below the line. So we do like an A first, look, curve it up, still like a A, still like a U, down, but instead of a flick we keep going and we curve back under. So just get your brains and your fingers back to remember how to do the ladder letters, and then we'll go on to the rubber ball ones. When you're ready, stand up and we'll do our letter M, the one we were doing before the holiday, nice and big in the air. So remember, you can go from as high as you can reach right down to the floor, okay? So let's do the M, the M. So we start at the top, we go down, we bounce back up, and we go over, like an arch, don't we, and down, but we bounce back up that one again, and over, and down, and flick. Do that again. Start at the top, come down, bounce back up like the ball, yeah? Curve over like an arch, down, bounce back up again, over that line, straight up, and over, down, and flick. Before I practice it on the line, I'm going to practice in my glitter tray. Remember, you've got lots of ways that you can do it. So I'm going to start at the top, come straight down, bounce back up and over like an arch, down, bounce back up the same line, and curve over, down, and flick. Let's have a go at warming yourself up, get in the flow of the letter M, and then we'll have a go at writing it on the line. I've got my nice sharp pencil to help me with my handwriting. Now remember, you can practice on blank pieces of paper if you're not ready for the line, but if you are, let's have a look. So we start at the top, it comes straight down, bounce back up and curve over like an arch, down, back up, over, down and flick. Now before we do it ourselves, can you see that each one of these parts reaches the line, and up here look, the curve is at the same height, so that's what you've got to try and do. So let's see if we can have a go. Start at the top, come straight down, bounce back up, curve over and down to the line, bounce back up again, curve over, down and flick. Let's try again. Start at the top, come straight down, bounce back up, curve over, down, bounce back up, over, down and flick. Okay, Puffin, see if you can do that for me. Thank you.